G'day and welcome to a very early look at The Last King, a game which has recently gone into early access. Being that it's an early access game, we'll be reviewing it based on its current state, and all our standard early access caveats will apply. You know, the ones not guaranteed to get more updates, not guaranteed that the game will be finished. Only purchase the game if it is worth your money in the current state, because of those other caveats. Now, the developers were kind enough to send me a free review key, so thank you very much to them for that. But today we'll be jumping in to have a look. Okay, here we go. Circa 490 BC, Greece. The last king was brutally murdered under mysterious circumstances just months ago. He left no male heir. You, a hoplite trained to be among the finest in all of Sparta, have now been chosen to take his place. But your reign begins in the shadow of war. Ooh. The Persian king Xerxes has launched a second campaign to conquer Greece. We know that guy, he was in the movie. Commanding over 2 million warriors and 1,000 warships. His ambition, total domination of the Greek world. Thessaly, Macedonia, and Boeotia have already submitted to Israel, and it's run away on me. Protect Greece and lead your men to victory is our mission. And we are in. We are getting a solid 38 FPS. Right. Meet our character. Meet our extremely loud music. Let's quickly do something about that. There we go. I can hear myself scream again. So, can't see anything going on. We do have some on-screen controls, but let's go see if we can find out what's happening. Yep, shift lets us run. We do appear to have a stamina bar down in the bottom left, the yellow one. Yeah, that looks... Oh, we've got an objective now. Find our way back to the city. Okay. So, Mr. Dev, we are probably going to need a in-world explanation as to why we were hiding in the hills, but it's not a super important one. Oh, press E to interact. We have acquired a stone. Can we acquire bigger ones? We can. They do appear to be giving us different amounts of stone based on randomness, rather than the actual size of the stone, but whatever. We just need to collect 20 of those. The hopper every couple of seconds can probably be removed from the soundtrack, Mr. Developer. Okay, we've got our 20 stone. Now we need 20 sticks, apparently. Can we get those from bushes? Yes. We also get thatch from bushes. Makes sense. Wait, no, it doesn't. Isn't thatch reeds or straw? Okay, what about little trees like this? Can I molest this little tree? No, apparently that will need tools or something. Interesting effect if you try and change directions. Looks like we do slide a bit. Very fun. Come along, game. Ah, yes. Whoop. Froze for a second there. Just literally a second, though. Well, not even a second. Right. I'm just going to keep running around the desert until I've got all 20 sticks. Check this out. Right over our character's head, if we walk forward a bit, boom, pop in of the mountain. Now, I get that that devs have to do sneaky tricks to load the game in, otherwise it'd be impossible to run on even a NASA supercomputer, but guys, you gotta hide it. You gotta be sneakier. Hey, there we go. Oh, good lord, what the fuck is this? Oh. Construct a crafting table. Use the scroll wheel to select player mode, then left click. Or use scroll wheel to select constructor mode, not scroll wheel. Use the left mouse button to construct the building using the hologram as a guiding tool. Okay. Right. Okay, here we go. Player modes, army controls, formations, squads, tactics, and army mode. Okay, player modes. Oh, good lord. Armor control, constructor, archer, spearman, swordsman, woodcutting, and mining. Oh my lord, this is a control system and a half. Okay, constructor. Construction parts, right mouse button to toggle. Oh, okay. This is actually tiny. Crafting table, yes. Here we go. The scroll wheel does not help. Especially not if you accidentally click. Oh, good. The scroll options are backwards. The scroll wheel actually works backwards. That's going to drive me mad. Right, back to constructor mode. Yes, crafting table. Now then, how do I rotate with the R key? Okay. Where's the good spot? I suppose we want to stand on top of the hill? Yeah, here's on top of the hill. Let's stand on top of the hill and survey our domain. Oh, an interesting texture for the wood, but... Oh. It was building. But now that it's slided in... now that it's built... That looks pretty nice. Got some saws. Doesn't look like it wouldn't be period appropriate. I assume those would be clay pots rather than glass. Yeah. That screwdriver looks suspicious. Can I sneakily get a look at that screwdriver? Okay, I'm just being unrealistically pedantic. Ignore that. Right, we need to craft an Argonian spear. Alright, here we go. Argonian spear. Which is literally just a pointy piece of wood. Spear that is special to Argonians. Why? It's a pointy stick. Can cut off limbs though. That's helpful. And we want one of those. Craft, please. Now we need to equip it. Nope, and we're going to be told how. Press tab, then drag the desired weapon from inventory from the right to the slot on the left. Okay. Tab. We have our weapon. Oh, we do at least get a comparison screen, which is actually something that I've not seen some games miss out on. Task complete. And then now we need to change to spearman mode, okay? Yes, thank you. I know we need scroll wheel, but can I have scroll wheel in the right direction, please? Player modes. Spearman mode. There we go. And okay, and now we're going to, and now we need to find our way to the city. Okay. Oh, good lord. That's a choice. Especially considering that it doesn't update automatically. At least we do have something, including pop-in. How are we doing? Well, about 50-something FPS. Which is alright, considering that my computer sucks. Okay, let's see if we can get a bit more speed up. Cool. Okay, so if I want to use the left or right, it takes me out of sprint mode. That's annoying. But at least sprint is continuous. Even if it is a bit jerky. Alright, I'm going to follow this. Oh, we're going through the mountain, are we going? Somehow, game, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I don't think so, game. Alright, I'll be back with you when something interesting happens. Wow, the pop-in's pretty severe. I mean, it's super, ultra, mega early access. So hopefully that'll get resolved. We'll put pop-in the... We won't worry about it in this earlier build box. I think. But let's pay attention to the rest of the gameplay. We are dropping to around 38 FPS from 59 when ever the game feels like it. The draw distance on those leaves probably is a touch short. Even for an early access. Right, so I'm going to stop just being pointlessly critical, and we'll see. Ooh. Any history nerds in the chat? What have we got over here? So that's supposed to be the Temple of Athena. Okay, the Parthenon. I think the Temple of Athena sits upon the Parthenon. I will fact check myself later. But is that what that's supposed to be? Oop. We'll fall down the cliff. At least we can go up something resembling a slope. Ooh, is that an enemy? Are we going to get to stab someone in the face? I could do with... Oh, achievement apparently. Found your way back to the city. Have we? Ah! Jesus Christ. Where the fuck did that come from, Dev? We can get Athenian clubs. That's... that's a rock on a stick, guys. And health potions. Okay. Ooh, that's some fancy statues. Yeah, I think... is that really supposed to be the Parthenon? It could be. Alright. We've got a guy in considerably better armor than I've got. Let's see what he has to say.
Speak.
He says, "My king, I'm glad to see you back safe and sound. Well, you were fighting the rain party in the mountains." Oh, that's what we were doing out there. The wretched Persians came from the forests and caught us off guard. The soldiers are wounded and need shelter. We need a military camp and 5 tents for our men to rest in. Gather the men, I'm on it. As you command, my king. Right, cool. Backbinder closed, and we need to construct 5 tents. We also have this up here. That's better. Right, so we want constructor mode, I assume. And in here, we can... Q and... Is that P? Dev, come the fuck on. How far away from the rest of the controls on the keyboard is fucking P? Yeah, that is P. Dev, you're gonna need to fix that. That's a stupid decision. We seem to have a day-night cycle, but it's a bit janky. Tents. Okay, tier 2 and tier 3. All right. Does that imply that there's a tier 1? Yes, here we go. If it helps if my eyes work. So what do we need? Ooh, yes, they're very simple, aren't they? We're short on resources. We need wood. Okay. Presumably, we get them. Right, fuck. What can I get wood from, game? Well, we go into slow motion when we go into the mode select. Okay. Come on. Wood cutting mode. Use axe to chop the tree. Apparently that we can kick the tree. I'm okay with this. I will kick the trees to great victory. I thought Minecraft was silly for hitting trees. Okay, we just need to walk over the wood to pick it up. Cool. I wonder if that Athenian club functions as a wood-cutting axe. So let's go into the very annoying menu. Constructor mode. Yes, crafting table, please. Put it there for now. And we will see... What? Oh, no, that's not army mode. How do I get out of this? That's... Can I just hit backspace to get out of this? No, that's... The menu not return. Play mode... Spearman, I guess. Yeah, that'll do for now. Alright, here we go. Stone axe. Player only. So for that we need sticks and stones. Oh, well, we probably have those. Yeah, there we go. Inventory. Yes. Right. We need to equip those, presumably. Okay, that literally has its own slot. Would have been helpful if I'd seen that earlier. But that's just me being blind. Right, wood cutting mode again. And now apparently we have it in our left hand. Yes, that makes sense. And hit the tree. Okay, we're using both hands. Okay, is that a quick time event that I'm seeing there? But not that I'm doing anything with it. I will attempt to do something with it. Right, so when it comes back... it makes him give a super strike. Oh, lordy above. I assume that features in the combat as well. Oh my lord, that sounds ridiculous. I love it. I fucked it there. There we go. Apparently this is a fancy tree. Oh, dearie me. Can I knock this into something more useful? Yes, I can. Okay, that gives us a lot more wood. Makes sense. This has piles of wood and sticks and things here. Cool, that should be enough wood to get those 5 tents done. So what do we need again? Player modes. Scroll down to get into constructor mode. Yes, need the crafting table. No, wait, we've already got the crafting table. Thank you, Brian. I need the tier 1 tent. Do I have enough stone? I guess we'll find out. There's a tent. There's a tent. There's a tent. For the sake of things being pretty, there and there. Oh, hey, I did have enough stuff. Cool. Play mode. Spearman, because so I can get rid of that. Yes, here he is. Thank you for letting Yellow line. Army tents are simple ways. My ears and the English. Anyway, double check the English in the achievement notifications. Why is that able to hover over? So now we get stone clubs and spike clubs. Excellent. You're one of the best and finest builders I've ever seen. Thank you for building the tents. Now the men can rest with these. If you're looking to increase your army, go find the general. If you just wish to help around, find architects and the healer. They need your help. Okay, I assume that's the 2 over this way. I'm gonna yes, the one on the right's the healer, the one on the left's the architect. So let's go check out what the healer wants to say. And then at some point, I assume we'll go find the general. Yes, apparently our city got completely fucked up while we were away for 5 seconds. Mr. Healer. All our resource gatherers are murdered. We need herbs and medicines for the wounded. My beloved king, could you spare some? Yeah, sure, my people come first. The sound effects. Please collect and give them to me. I will do the rest. Jero has white leaves. Savia, one of the 2, has violet leaves, and Rosemary has blue leaves. Yeah, okay, but a bunch of different coloured flowers. But apparently we need 15 Savia. So what was that? The yellow or something? Will he tell me again if I look? Oh god, that's annoying. Savia's violet. Nope, I accidentally clicked at him. Yeah, at least it does tell us. So violet leaves. Okay, game, where are the violet leaves at? Presumably the game wouldn't put them too far away. Are they over here? Can't see shit. That doesn't help the situation. Oh, we can find clay. That's helpful. Actually, we'll need that relatively soon, I'm sure. So, pick that. Oof. Okay, seriously, Mr. Game, where would the herbs be? Am I just... used to two-hand-holdy tutorials where they really would just be right this close. That may be the case. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look up in the hills real quick, and then we'll go talk to the architect. I appear to have found some boars. Some very, very angry-looking boars. I'm inspired by an angry-looking boar. Can I... Uh-oh. No. I couldn't sneak. Right, Whoa, I do have dodge roll. It's a level 0 boar. It's fucking huge. Fortunately, it's a bit stupid. Oh, good lord, the combat's fucking janky. And that's not how someone uses a spear. We've killed a boar. I've gained 6 animal fur and 2 bone. And let's not fuck with that boar. But I do want whatever this is. Meat, yes. I've taken slight damage, and I still haven't found any fucking herbs. I really must be blind. I literally haven't seen a single thing that looks like one of these herbs that was just we were told to look for. Plenty of bushes, but not a single bloody herb in sight. Are you quite done with the combat music now, game? We don't appear to be being chased. Yeah, I cannot find anything resembling fucking herbs. That's clear as shit, game. Thank you very much. Right, never mind that. We'll go back and have a look at what the architect wants. Here's Mr. Architect, in a very natural-looking pose. And slowly loading in. Oh, we are rebuilding the house that was destroyed by the person we said with the few raw materials. But this will override our current objective progress. Okay, that's not exactly helpful, but seeing I didn't find shit, let's do that anyway. Build 3 residential houses. Thatch can be found in bushes, clay and stone can be found on the ground to make bricks build a smelter. Okay. Let's have a look. So, smelter must be in constructor mode. There's a smelter. Where should I put this for the time being? This area looks reasonable. Can I rotate that around? There we go. Yep, it's definitely building. That's why it's in a low-res format. Oh my god, this combat music's pissing me off. Right, combat game. You will be fine. Right, smelter. Oh, good lord. Right, so input. So I assume we put clay in there. Fuel will wood do? What the fuck is that red? Sunset? Sunrise? Something? That's hideous. Oh, resource to refine. There we go. So, clay brick. Amount... Oh, that's if we assign a worker. Okay. Cool. Well, that's actually helpful to know that we'll get workers later. Fuel equals wood. Yeah, okay, thank you. Clay bricks require 2 clay a pop. Right, mill mass bone to split piles. Cool. Let's stick in bunch of wood and start the furnace. Is that going to be the entire smelting process or just for one item? For everything. That's pleasantly surprising. I do personally hate having to sit there and stare at loading bars. Conveniently, there's lots of clay here on the ground. Let's see, right. Can I have a nap in a tent, and will that increase my health? I can E on it. That's doing absolutely nothing. Thank you, game. Let's get some more clay. Yes, yes. Back to our extremely low-res kiln. Smelter. Thing. Put in... Before it got 42 clay, cool. Where did it go, game? Did you magically delete all my clay? Yes, the game magically deleted all my clay. It's not even on the ground here. That's fucking fantastic, Dev. Really pleased with that. Right, more clay. Nope, it's just deleted my fucking clay again. What the fuck? I'm starting to get very annoyed. Right, let's try again. Actually, let's see if we can delete this thing. Well, yep, just look at it and press delete. Oh, and now we get the fucking sound effect. Oh, Lord. Right, let's get a little bit more clay and see if we can smelt it. If we can't smelt it, that will be the end of this fucking gnarly look. Right. Back to constructor. Yeah, smelter, please place there. And press E. Apparently my wood's dead too. Oh, that went into the input field this time. Oh god, why? Oh, fucking. Okay, Dev, you gotta make the UI not freak out if I press escape. Oh. Okay, I've got to get myself out of the purely cynical mind state again. That's not the best way to make interesting content that's useful to people. Let's get some logs, yes. Love the weird sound effects he makes. Okay, we've got some wood. We've got some clay in there. Let's see if we can actually get it to build something. Yep, okay, it went in that time. Smelting in process. Excellent. We've got some clay brick now. Right, let's go find some more clay and see if we can put that in the furnace. Because if the furnace is a one-use only item because it's poorly programmed, that could be a problem. Right. We can see the houses that we need to work on rebuilding over there. So let's get this clay. Actually, I'll need some more wood, I think. Since we're here. With some fancy trees. Right, hopefully that's enough wood to at least get some started. Here we go, smelter. Let's put more wood in. Let's put the clay in. And it deleted. Fuck's sake. Oh, and I've hit escape, and now I've got a random piece of fucking UI attached to me. Dev, we're 30 minutes into the recording, and we've encountered something that's fatally retardedly programmed. Right, what am I doing? I need to delete this. Okay, can I get my wood back out of it, please? Yes. Delete that. I don't know if I get the resources back from that. Constructor mode, yes. Build the stupid thing. No, I'm really short on resources. That's getting me that's getting me into the uselessly cranky and cynical stage, which is not what we want. Right, there's 5 clay. Randomly stick the smelter down. Right. I have apparently successfully acquired 0 clay. Oh, is this one of the army sections? This is where we lead to Luna now. Let's see if we can get something made out of frigging bricks built. And then we might look at the army. Right. Fuel. Clay. Start furnace. Hit escape. Oh, that worked this time. Right, let's go have a look at these buildings over here that have issues. I wish there was an easier way to get into not construction mode so I could get rid of that stupid overlay. Right, house. Interact. We need 10 wood, okay. 7 clay bricks, right. You put in the 7 clay. We need 10 stone brick. Then 15 bloody thatch, okay, right. And if we want to do a different quest, it'll override this one. That's fantastic, Dev. Stone brick. Fuck off with your shitty fucking UI. Yeah, that's great. I'm now stuck with the UI, and I can't get back into it. Can I jump into the UI of this house and close that one? Oh, great. Now I'm just stuck with this fucking UI forever, apparently. I fucking love early access. Okay. Cool. Nah. I could play some more of this, but this is ridiculous. This is just crap. Yeah, well, this far in, stuff's getting deleted from the furnace because it won't transfer from the inventory properly. We can't get rid of this bloody piece of UI, and I can't... Oh, hold on. Hey, I snuck around the back of it. But now I appear to have completely frozen the game. Well. If the game has crashed, I'm not restarting it. There you go. Yeah. Hold on, let me tab in and out and see if I can get it to do something. No, can't do anything with it. It's fucked. Want to take a guess what the recommendation is going to be? Don't buy this crap. Doesn't work. I'm sorry, Dev. Thank you for the free review copy, but mate, well, mate, I haven't even been recording. I'm literally at 39 minutes of recording time, and shit's getting deleted. The UI's completely shagged, mate. Like, I get that it's early access, but the UI fucking closing is kind of the sort of shit you need to figure out before you launch it into early access. I can't in good faith recommend this to anyone. Even the price is irrelevant, but it's like, hold on, let's include what I normally include in the videos. Just to round out the review. Well, it's hardly a review. I've just been sitting here moaning at it. It's $21.95 Australian. But that's largely irrelevant because the game's completely garbage. Like, I get it's early access. It's very early access, but if you can pay money for it, that means I can slag it. It just doesn't work. You've got a lot of work to do, Mr. Dev, and, like, I'm trying to... My personality is just to be a cynical, snarky arsehole. Which I know isn't helpful to the whole review process, but let me try and be as reasonable as I can. Mr. Dev, at the current stage of development, asking money for this is insane. Like $20 for a game that can't even close the UI? I'm sorry, dude. No, we can't. But yeah, I mean, I do. It's very ambitious. I do like the core idea, which seems to be combining your standard survival crafting with Oh, what was that game that ran around in where you ran around as what looks like suspiciously close to the Unity default character assets, with groups of soldiers in Roman and other styles leading your team around. I can't remember what that's called, but I do like the idea. Like leading squads of soldiers around does sound fun. But like we're literally sitting here looking at a game that is crashed. So, I'm sorry, man. Hopefully, after a few rounds of the old development cycle, I'll be able to come back to this and see where it's at. I do look forward to being able to come back with a positive review in future. I hope I can. But at this stage, no, don't spend a cent on the game. I'm sorry. There we go, folks. If you've made it this far through me whining, I hope you've gotten some value out of this. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you later this week for a SWAT game. Not in the SWAT series, but we'll play as SWAT officers. Thank you very much, and goodbye.